Hello everyone, welcome to the presentation of Audio Basket by Team G3. Thank you our honorable sir for giving us the opportunity to present our project. So here is our team. First of all, introducing my friend Armanur, Rashid, Rayhan, Billah, MD Rokonuzzaman, Arnab Dey and myself Prosanto Deb. So let us go through the table of contents. At first we will discuss about introduction, then problem statement. We will discuss about our project overview, stakeholders, our project functional requirements, requirement elicitation process, use case description and activity diagram. So this presentation is on software requirement specification and analysis lab. The project was developed during the 4th semester of the Bachelor of Science in Software Engineering program under Institute of Information Technology, North Science and Technology University. So what is our problem statement? We often find that we cannot share our audio file. We have our audio file at large size. We cannot give access to others, and we cannot find the audio files if we lost the device. We want all this problem solution at one stop. So here is our project overview. Introducing Audio Basket. After downloading the application, a new user needs to create an account to store files and can play any audio file stored in the application from the audio player. User can select original size or compress size to 90% when they store their files in the application. User can find these files even if the device is lost using their account and can share any file or give access to a folder to other accounts. User can also share files with others and upgrade account storage to store more audio files. So let us discuss the use case description of compressed file. The goal of compressed file is to reduce the file size. The precondition is we have to select a file, and the success end condition will be file size will be reduced to 90%, and the failed end condition will be it remain in the original size, and the primary actors are application server or the system. So our main successful flow goes in that way. We will discuss using our activity diagram. User added file. User has taken decision it is compressed or not. If user choose compressed, then it will upgrade the storage and file will added successfully, and it is not as compressed form, then unsuccessful flow will carry on. Now let us discuss about the use case description of share to any user. The goal is user wants to share a particular directory or file with others, and the precondition is the file and directory must be selected. Successful end condition is user share his or her file with the desired person, and the failed end condition is the desired person account was not found, and the primary actors are user and the secondary actor is the server or the system. So the main success flow goes like that. Type username, find a decision comes that the user found the profile or not. If user finds the profile, then desired profile comes up and click on the profile, and if the profile is not found, then the result provide the valid name. Then the confirmation pop up. If user selects yes, then the account associated with the directory or file will be shared, and if user selects no, then the whole process goes back. That's all for me. Now I would like to invite Armanur Rashid to carry on his presentation.
Assalamualaikum. Thank you, Prosanto. Stakeholders. There are three types of stakeholders in our application. First one is general user. We will have some general users in our application. General users will initially get 1 GB storage. They will not be able to use more until they shift to the premium user. General users will compress the file up to 30 to 40% at the time of uploading the file. The second one is premium user. We will have some premium users in our application. Premium users will have unlimited storage. If they want, they can upload the file compressing 70 to 80% at the time of uploading. Besides, they will get many opportunities. And the last one is developer. There is a need for people who have an interest in the product or project to have legitimate interest for them to be classified as stakeholders. The developers have too many things at stake and hence would be considered as stakeholders since they have a legitimate interest. Developers as stakeholders are responsible for timely software delivery and estimation. Use case description for create account. The goal of this use case is to create an account in Audio Basket application. No precondition required. User will be able to create an account at success end, and if there is a failure condition, then the account will not be created. Here, primary actor is the user and the secondary actor is application server. The main and alternative flow will be discussed in the activity diagram. Activity diagram of create account. First of all, user have to open Audio Basket application and then he will click the create account button, and then he will provide the information and the server checks the information. If the information is valid, then account will be created successfully. If the information is invalid, the account creation will be unsuccessful. Use case description of login. The goal of this use case is to log in Audio Basket application. No precondition required. User will be able to log in at success end, and if there is a fail condition, the user will not be able to log in. Here, primary actor is the user and secondary actor is application server. The main and alternative flow will be discussed in the activity diagram. Activity diagram of login. First of all, user will open the Audio Basket application and then click the login button. After click the login button, user provides username and password, and server check the information whether it is valid or invalid. If the information is valid, then he will log in successfully. But if the information is invalid, login will be unsuccessful. Use case description of add file. The goal of this use case is to upload the file in Audio Basket application. Login precondition is required. User will be able to upload file at success end, and if there is a fail condition, the user will not be able to upload file. Here, primary actor is the user and secondary actor is application server. The main and alternative flow will be discussed in the activity diagram. Activity diagram of add file. First of all, user click the add file and browse and select from local storage which file you want to upload, and then the server check the storage. If the storage is full, then the file will not be uploaded, and if the storage is not full, then he click the add file. After clicking the add file, there will be two options. One is compressed file and one is original file. If he is a general user, he will be able to compress file up to 30 to 40%. But if he is a premium user of our application, then he will be able to compress the file up to 70 to 80%. But if you want to store the file as the original size, then he will click the original file, and then the file will be uploaded and the storage will be updated and the file will be successfully added. And the rest of the presentation will be continued by MD Rokonuzzaman.
Thank you, Armanur Rashid. Now I am continuing with my topic functional requirements. The first functional requirement is registration and login. To use this application Audio Basket, user have to make registration or login into the account. After that, user can create a folder, user can upload file, user can play any file, and based searching user can search his desired file and download those files. After that, we are moved into the use case description for create folder. The goal of create folder is create folder so that the file can be kept, and precondition is user have to log in with his account in the server. Success in condition is a new folder will be created in the application. There is no any condition for failed in condition. Primary actors are users and secondary actors are application server. Trigger is create folder button. Create folder current needs to be clicked. When a user click the create folder button, the action will be performed. Now the main success flow. To understand main success flow, we moving to the activity diagram. Here is activity diagram for create folder. User have to click create folder. After that, server asks user for folder name and user will give his desired folder name. After giving folder name, user will click OK button and new folder will be created. Here's the successful by this procedure the successful folder will be created. After that, we are moving to the use case description for download file. To download file, the goal is user downloads a file and preconditions is select a file. User have to select file which file he want to store in his local storage. Success in condition is user gets the desired file to his or her local storage. Failed in condition is download process was interrupt. User does not have the file. Primary actors are user and secondary actors are application server. Trigger. Here trigger are user have to click the download button. Next topic is main success flow. To understand main success flow, we move to the next slide, activity diagram for download file. Here first of all, user have to click the download button. After clicking download button, server asks for directory location from local storage or drive. User choose his directory path from local storage or internet storage. After that, there is two states: download status and downloading. When the download start, the download will be complete without any interrupt. User can get his file without any interrupt. If the downloading file interrupt with any internet connection problem or any other problem, there will be two states: resume download or pause download. If download paused, user can resume the download, and after resume, the download will continue and user can get his desired file. If the paused file will not get resumed, the pause download will be stay in the pause download state. Now I will invite Rayhan Billah for discussing his topic. Thank you.
Thank you, Rokonuzzaman, for giving me the opportunity to present my topic. Here we have some functional requirement. The first one is by storage. That means a user can extend his or her storage. Then there will be a progress bar that indicates how much storage the user have, and they have some facilities like share a file, delete a file, or give their file access to others. And the last one is for security purpose. They have logout option. Now let's have a look to some use cases. Update account storage is one of the important use case. It depends on three conditions such as add new file, delete files, and by extending the storage. Here primary and secondary actors are the users and the server respectively. The main success flow starts when the user want to add a file or delete a file or buy some storage. If the user delete or buy some storage, then the storage will be increased. On the other hand, if a user add their new files, then the storage will be decreased. And there is also a quality requirement. The storage should be updated instantly or without any delay. This is the activity diagram for updating account storage use case. First of all, user have three options. They can choose add file, delete file, or buy storage. We can call three options as process. After completing one of the process successfully, the storage either get increases or decreases. On the failure end, the storage remains same. The next use case is delete a file. There is no precondition to delete a file. Again, primary and secondary actors are the users and the server. When users select one or multiple file from the trash bin, and click the delete button, server deletes the selected file permanently. At the same time, the storage get updated. In the alternative flow, we can see that the files in trash bin last for only 3 days because the server deletes them automatically. This diagram illustrates the process clearly. On the starting, user select their files from the trash bin. Then if we click the delete button, then the selected file will be deleted immediately, and at the same time the storage get updated. Otherwise, server will delete them after 3 days. That's how the process ends.
Thank you, Rayhan. At this stage, requirement engineering process converted into two terms, which are requirement elicitation technique and requirement validation. Now I move on to the requirement elicitation technique. We can perform requirement elicitations with the following techniques, which are holding interview with stakeholders, perform analysis on existing documents, analyzing existing system interface, and distribute questionnaires to the related stakeholders. Now I will describe our requirement validation technique. After gather our requirements, we will move on to the requirement validations by performing following steps. First, we will review our collected requirement so that any improper requirements cannot go to the development stage. Then we will test the requirements, and the test result will provide us requirements are stable or not. Then we will simulate the requirements regarding our end user perspective. Now I will describe one of our use case named search file and folder. Goal is user want to search a file or folder, and there is no precondition for this use case. Success in conditions is user get the searching result, and failed in condition is search result provide no file found. Primary and secondary actor of this use case are user and server respectively. Trigger of this use case is search box need to be clicked by user, and the quality attribute of this use case is search result should be provided within 3 seconds. I will describe main success flow and alternative success flow using activity diagram. In the main success flow, user clicked search box and provide a keyword. Then server search using provided keyword. Server show the result to the user. User find desired file and folder. Alternative flow come in the scenario when server found no file and folder using provided keyword. Server will show no file and folder found and ask for another keyword. Thank you.